0. All right, I should be live by now. It's been about 8 seconds since it said I'm live. This is John, boy, your hillbilly from West Tennessee. How y'all doing today? Hit that subscribe, hit the like. I'm gonna do that because it seems to be working. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. It's about a cat. It's about a kitten. About a week ago, my neighbor sat there and bang bang. Oh man, I ought to send you a guest thing. That's what we need to do one morning. I need to have you as a guest. We ought to double the numbers. But yeah, look, this dude about a week ago said something about he's got to find these kittens and do something with them, right? So Sunday, I seen this dude stop on the road just past me. Hey, been time traveling. How you doing? But I seen, and look, I ain't got nothing against animals, but I don't want any cats. I don't want any kittens. I got Ouija. That's more than enough. That dog can't stand anything that's alive, right? Well, Sunday, he goes up halfway up the hill there and he stops. And he's there for, I don't know, 10 seconds. Then he takes off. Not 5 minutes later, I hear a little kitten coming through the woods. I'm like, oh, this joker, he's doing something with these cats. So that thing, it come up in my yard. I put Ouija up because Ouija don't like any. I mean, I saved a little bunny rabbit the other day. Well, yesterday, matter of fact, it was smaller than my hand. It was smaller than that kitten. But anyhow, I ran up the driveway and did a little cat like that and scared it on down. Right, I'm like, all right, that thing showed up last night. Meow, meow. Just, I'm sorry, but it ain't my cat. I can't. I tried to save a kitten once. It's so hard trying to have two animals in one house at the same time, and one of them wants the other one dead. Ouija just anything that'll eat her food, she's going after it. So anyhow, last night about I got woke up. I don't know. Ouija hears the cat out there, and Ouija's so I got to run out there. Cat takes off. So I go back in the house, get back to sleep. Fucking dog, cat. Oh god. So all the way to this morning. Put it to you this way: at 5:20 this morning, I was snatching dude's front door open on his house. Luckily, he was standing there. I put the kitten in his hands and said, "Here's your cat." And he goes, "It's not mine." I go, "Well, you're the one holding it." And I turned around and went back to my truck. And he's like, "It's not my cat." I go, "Don't dump him on the road in front of my house again." He's lucky. I was fixing to just chunk the cat in the middle of his living room. He's lucky he was at the door. He must have heard me pulling the drive because when I left my driveway, I burnt low gear and second gear all the way to his driveway. I'm just sick of it, man. I'm tired of these people that can't take care of their own dadgum pets. They've got a cat problem, a feral cat problem. I'm sorry, but anyhow, I guess I'm through ranting about that. I don't know, man. It just pisses me off. I mean, this MFer gonna sit there and say, "That ain't my cat." You dummy, man. A week ago, you told me you gotta do something with some kittens. A few days later, I got one showed up, and I finally had enough of it because I didn't get enough sleep last night due to this stupid kitten that kept getting underneath my house and meowing. And when I'd go outside, it'd take off where I could, and then it'd shut up, and I couldn't find it to do any, put it in the box or anything. So this morning when I went outside, because it was meowing some more, I saw where it was and I grabbed it. Hopped in my truck and went next door. Gave them after his cat back. I'm sorry, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of having to deal with other people's responsibilities. People drop dogs off and stuff, and And look, this guy can claim he sat there. Look, there's this one dog, and it didn't make it through that harsh ice storm, right? He's like, yeah, he didn't make it. He proper burial, right? Well, when the snow started melting, I seen the dog he was talking about that didn't make it on the side of the road about a mile from his house, our neighborhood. And I took pictures. So there's proof. This is the dog that he gave a proper burial to at his mother's because he didn't want to bury it there. Yeah. How many big black daggum German Shepherd, I don't know, pit bull mix? That thing was like 160 pounds, man, with the orange collar do you have around the neighborhood? Don't tell me you buried it and I sit there and see it on the side of the road in a snowbank, laying there dead and frozen. I'm sorry this live stream turned out like it did, but yeah, but anyhow, I gotta get in here and go to work. I gotta sand and buff that daggum truck I painted, that square body. Oh man, today's weird. Today is weird. I keep thinking it's Monday and it's not, but there's hardly any traffic. Well, there's traffic on the road, but there's hardly any traffic at like gas stations. I guess. Yeah, man, I can't take any cats, man. My dog, it'll never work. It's already bad enough. There's another feral cat from them. I mean, this cat problem's been going on for like, well, I've been there 10 years and it's been going on since before then. I just got a bunch of feral cats running around, and I ain't got none against cats. We had cats growing up as kids, man, but they were outside cats. We didn't have indoor cats. I had to live with a cat indoors once. That caused me to get divorced. A daggum cat got me divorced. Yep. Yeah, I just can't do cats. They're too unpredictable. They'll just look up at you while they're in your lap, while you're petting them, and they're purring their butts off. And they look up smiling so sweet, and all of a sudden just swipe the meat between your daggum nose, nostrils right there with their claw and jump up hissing. And God, yeah. I, yeah, I don't trust cats. That's what happened to me. That's part of the divorce. I just got tired. That cat was like 12 years old, and it'd forget how to use the litter box or whatever, and it would sit there and pee in the hallway floor. And I'd get up in the morning. I mean, it was linoleum, but I would get up to go to the bathroom and daggum step in a daggum puddle of pee. And I finally had enough of it, and I put the cat outside and told the wife that cat will not ever come back in this house. And when I got home from work that day, there's a note saying her and the cat are at her mom's. And shortly later, I'm divorced. So go figure. That's my luck. They're doing that. They're doing that where they got the clouds or got the striped round thing right here, and then it's got the wings coming out on both sides. I don't know. Let me see if I can. It's kind of hard to see. There's the energy point, I guess you could say, and then it's streaming up that way, then it's streaming up that way. And look, y'all can see there's a corner of that building and the water tower is always in the same points because all their Doppler radar and microwave radars and all that stuff set up on the interstates. And start watching your weather patterns. It all coincides with your major thoroughfares going through the country or state. Yeah, yeah, we're living in a daggum delusional world. No, I'm talking about when I got divorced, the dadgum cat was 12 years old and the thing was sitting in my lap while I'm watching TV and I was petting it and it looked up, purring, and it sat there and just hung it and went right. I mean, it's sliced that in between my nostrils. Yeah. Applesauce. But yeah, let me get off of here, y'all. I gotta get ready to go in here and work, I guess. Work, work, work. Here we go again. Getting so tired of working. Actually, he made up, everything I've ever griped about. He did what he should have done all this other times, but he did it last week. I basically made what I should be making in a week. Thank goodness. But that was just last week. Probably won't ever see that again. It took 3 years for that to happen. Oh man. All right. Look, let me get out of here. I gotta get in there and sand all day after not sleeping all night because of a stupid daggum kitten. I ain't lying, man. That jugger had me mad this morning. I mean, I didn't even let my truck warm up. When I pulled out of the driveway, it was just, I burnt low gear, burnt second gear, got off the gas in time to get on the brakes and turn in the driveway, hopped out. I didn't give a crap about any of the dogs or anything. He was sitting there, he just started opening the front door, and I snatched it and handed him the cat and said, "Here's your cat." The bad thing about it, man, I smell, you know how cats spray something? Oh, that cat must have, I don't know, it must have sprayed something inside this truck. Some of these little kittens, when they're feral like that, they can stink like a skunk, man. I don't know how to explain it, but they got some sort of stink gland on them. And all I can smell right now is like cat spray. Mm, I hate cat spray, I swear. I was going to buy a motorcycle one time and I didn't because when the pipes heated up, oh man, the stench. Cat been spraying the pipes on his bike. Man, my sleep's been messed up for 4 nights now. I'm waking up like every 45 minutes without the help of the cat and the dog. Hell, the other night, what night was that? Saturday night, Sunday night? I don't remember. Sunday night. I was up at 1, no electricity. Daggum, my phone started alerting a bad storm, bad tornado, we're in sick shelter now. TV was scrolling before I went to bed that such and such county has opened up their FEMA shelter. So they're putting all this fear out here. Oh, we got a bad storm coming. I wake up, storm ending there and ain't got power. I call and it's 1,500 of us ain't got power. I'm like, man. And then the storm. What storm? I mean, God, they put all that fear and had people in the middle of the night going to shelters. One crap. I know I'm griping this morning. That's because I ain't had enough sleep. Mm. All right, y'all. Paris Logan, I got to get out of here. I got to go to work. Later, guys.